Water, Latrell get there, get it popping, they get to the finals. That is don't tell me about no damn stats. What do you do when the lights on? You might not have to score a bucket. Another dude, he's not a franchise player, but he gets shit done. Draymond Green. Oh man, he ain't even scoring double digits, but Draymond will block a shot when you need it. He will steal the ball when you need it. He would D somebody up. I'm not saying he's a franchise player, but that's what a transcendent player or a star player does. I don't give a damn about your stats. What do you do when it counts? For those who don't believe that, guess what happened the last time Golden State lost in the finals? Draymond got suspended. The next 2 games, he get 32. He get back-to-back. He overshadows. LeBron overshadowed him with 3 straight triple-double. He ended the finals with a triple-double. In the game before that, he had 22 and 10. So it's not that he can't. It's what you do when it's necessary. Anybody can. These are professional basketball players. So to score a bunch of points and get a bunch of rebounds is nothing. You can get 10 rebounds in the first 2 quarters if you focus on rebounding. But what good would it do? I always use this Rasheed Wallace example. Portland Trail Blazers. I don't remember who they were playing. Rasheed Wallace entered, and Rasheed one of my favorite players, so please don't think I'm being biased. Rasheed Wallace entered the 4th quarter with 26 points, 8 rebounds. He ended the night with 29 and 9. If you look at the box score, man, Rasheed put in work. Rasheed was nowhere to be found in the 4th quarter. And I don't want to hear, but they couldn't have got him the ball. If your ass go 26 points in the first 3 quarters, they need to be looking for your ass with the ball. And they did get him the ball. He just missed the ball. It was an off night, but I'm using this as an example of stats are great, but action speaks louder than words. When the lights are brightest, what are you doing? That's all I'm saying. Now, the next question I have is this. I'm going to keep it light real quick. You know what? Let me get to the next phase of my list, because I'm going straight basketball from here on out. Usually it is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But this is just my favorite players, man. Again, these guys may not be better than nobody, but these are the HRap guys. I'm going to start with at third base, one of my all-time favorite third basemen, even though I'm a White Sox fan. I should have said Robin Ventura. But I'm going to go with my main man, 2-time league MVP, beat one of those MVPs belonging to Barry Bonds' house. Terry Pendleton. He's the owner of all HRap third base team. Hold on, sir. I remember a game that was a problem with Scottie Pippen not giving him the ball in the 4th quarter because he was trying to be a star. I only caught the tail end of it. So if you're not talking about that, yeah, Scottie was there. I disagree. No, Scottie wasn't there yet. Ninja. But I do remember that game, too. I remember that. Again, I'm not attacking Rasheed Wallace. I'm talking about, I'm not saying that Rasheed Wallace didn't have the inability to show up, because up until I lost this bet, I was a Piston fan, and then I lost this bet at the gun range, and this dude outshot me, you rat bastard. And I bet him my Detroit Piston fandom versus Bull fandom, and he outshot me, you rat bastard. So that's what it is. Pippen played hero ball. No, I'm not. I'm just talking. This was before Scottie got there, guys. Jungle and Ninja. This is before Scottie got there, and it's not an attack. Again, it's not an attack on Rasheed. I was using Rasheed as an example of how you can have a wonderful 3 quarters. The box score could say one thing, and in the 4th quarter, you kind of disappear and fade away, whether you run out of gas or whatever. The box score will say you did one thing, but the reality of the situation is, no, you didn't explode in the 4th quarter. That's all I'm saying. Not Rasheed Wallace is one of my favorite players. I sometimes I like to say a Hall of Famer. I say he a borderline Hall of Fame. He one of those dudes to me. If he get in, hell yeah. But if he don't, I understand. But with some of the Rudy Poos and Busters they let in the Hall of Fame, next year, me, you, and Ninja should be fucking eligible. That's all I'm saying. But Terry Pendleton, man, one of the most versatile third basemen. He's part of that St. Louis Cardinals situation, part of that Atlanta Braves situation. Won a couple of MVPs. He should take one back over to Barry Bonds' house because it really was his. But because Bonds was such a freaking jerk, they didn't give it to him. But I got to give it up to him. Adamant was a poor coach. he lost the championship because of late game adjustments. Yeah, Adamant is the greatest non-coach I've ever seen in life. But Terry Pendleton is my third baseman on the all HRap team. Second baseman, one of the I believe he should have been a shortstop. One of the most versatile. HRap, can you give us a report on Jungle's Tar Heels? Tar Heels is out of here. They got their draws kicked in their ass last night. I wasn't rooting against the Tar Heels. I'm just rooting for the underdogs. But hey, Jungle, I was rooting for your team last night because that I will never root for a team. I swear to God, if my son would have grew up to be an all-time great basketball player, and Bruce Pearl would, first of all, Bruce Pearl wouldn't have been able to come in my damn house. And if somehow, some way, my son would have decided to go with Bruce Pearl, I would have booed my son's team. If I wouldn't give a damn what happens. I'm not gonna ever root for Bruce Pearl's team. It's personal. It's real personal. And that damn Bruce Pearl, if I see him on the street, I'll be tempted to punch him in his face. And I'm not kidding. It is personal. It cuts deep with me. It's real. He interfered with a friend of mine, a very close personal family friend, dude I grew up with. Life hindered him. He lives a good life now, but it potentially would be a lot better had Bruce Pearl not put the bullshit out there about him. So to hell with Bruce Pearl. I hope his team lose by 1,000 tomorrow. I'm sorry that young man hurt his knee, but I can't stand that goddamn Bruce Pearl. I really want something bad to happen to him. I'm not gonna lie to you. But back to what I was talking about. And anybody who is my age, y'all already know who my shortstop is. The Wizard. The Wizard. There's nothing else to say. He goes by one name, the Wizard. His name is Ozzie Smith. And he's the greatest shortstop ever. I don't care. I don't give no damn about no home runs. I don't give no damn about no doubles, triples, and quadruples, or none of that. Ozzie Smith, you need a hit, he'll get you the hit. You need a home run, y'all saw what he did in the National League Championship game. Hit that home run. Whatever you need done, Ozzie Smith gonna do it. Ozzie Smith is the man. He's a perfect example of what I was talking about. If you look at Ozzie Smith's numbers, you go, oh, what's so great about him? But you look at them gold gloves, you look at all them runs that he stopped, you look at all the big time plays that he made, and you understand why Ozzie Smith is the man, and he is on the all HRap team. Back to what we were talking about. Now, how would you be, seeing that we talking about basketball, how do you guys view Giannis, what the Milwaukee Bucks should do with Giannis Antetokounmpo? Now, old school say, hey man, make him play, yada, yada, yada. But I do believe they need to sit the brother down for a couple of days and make a serious run at the NBA Finals. If Giannis Antetokounmpo is fully healthy, I don't think as many teams in the National Basketball Association, including the Golden State Warriors, that will beat them. This dude he's come up. You like Sheffield at third base? I think he was just a hell of a baseball player. I like him in the outfield better, Jungle, because he was one of them dudes, kind of like Cabrera up in Detroit, Jungle. He was one of those dudes who could do everything. By the way, he's my favorite pitcher in the history of the game. Doc Gooden's nephew. Another dude who got a big-time relative on the list. My man, Big Illinois in the building. Sean Elliott, you know that's my man. You know that's my man, Big Illinois. You know that's my man, 100 grand. Brooks Robinson is the greatest third baseman in the world, no doubt. What about Mike Schmidt, though? Maybe. I like G that's short. No way. I'm fighting you on that one, Jungle. No way. They ain't better than Ozzy, man. Blasphemous, Jungle. Hey, man. You know what, Jungle, man? This is the first time I had to hit you with one of these, but I got to give it to you. Nobody's better than Ozzy, man. Nobody. Jeter ain't more clutch than him. Nobody is more. It's only one dude, and he on my list that's more clutch than Ozzie Smith, and he goes by the name of Reggie Martinez Jackson. And he got a relative on my list. Sheffield is another player that should be in the Hall of Fame. Straight up, RC never fails. RC gonna bring the pain every week. He never lets me down, man. RC. And one time I made a mistake, just like my girl Jay twice did it. I made a mistake. RC was instantly going, shut your ass up, HRap. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. I mean, I really appreciate that, man. That makes the show better, man. Jenny can swing that bat better. She ain't got nothing on Ozzy, man. Jungle, you know what, man? You're going to be the first person in the history of the show to get 2. Nah, Bo ain't on the all HRap team. He ain't played long enough. We talk a longevity till you're 70. He ain't on the all HRap team, but he was a dope ball player. Hey, nah, man. See, you New York Yankee player. You New York Negroes gonna cut it out. Ain't nobody better than Ozzy. Only player in the history of baseball that's better than Ozzy that HRap seen is Reggie Jackson. That's it. Now, I'll fight y'all about that, man. And y'all some big brothers, but I'll fight y'all, man. I ain't playing. But I do believe Milwaukee needs to sit down Giannis because he's too valuable, and they need to, you need to get it in order. Now, this is a twofold situation. Jimmy Buckets is going back up to RC country. We ain't calling the state of Minnesota no more. It's RC and Vince Wright country tonight for the first game back since he forced his way out. A lot of people mad at the brother, but I'm not. The question, Mo Cheese got his ears on about to hit the road. Man, drive safely, Whack Mo. Drive safely, my brother. Be safe, bro. Much love. Thanks for the love, bro. The other night, Manu Ginobili, he had his jersey retired. And my main man, Greg Popovich, jumped his ass out of a window and was talking about we have no championships without Manu. Bruh, are you outside your mother freaking mind? Greg Popovich, you are clearly one of the best coaches we've seen in the last 25 years. You make adjustments. You got player development. You do everything that I say these other clown-ass organizations don't do. Got to give you the utmost respect. But you out your damn mind, man. First and foremost, man, Manu Ginobili is a great basketball player. He a left-hander, so I got a bias with him, man. I'm rolling with the lefties. What do you think about the Bucks' chance, team chance? What do you think about your team's chances, the Bucks? I think the Bucks going to the finals, man. If the two guard can get healthy again, if the two guard can get healthy again, which I think he will be, if they can get to the second round, I think it'll be them and the Claw. It'll be Giannis versus the Quiet Man up in Toronto. We the North, or them against the Sixers. It's gonna be interesting, man. These playoffs going to be awesome, and they're gonna cause more family feud than Richard Dawson. Shout out to the Wu-Tang Clan, y'all already know it. But I think this is gonna be a hell of a playoffs. But I'm rolling with you. Me and number one Chief Rock Jersey Vera said this 2 months ago, and we sticking to our guns. The Golden State Warriors will not. I repeat, the Golden State Warriors will not. And I got a bet with my man Big Illinois and my girl First Lady of Sports and Chicago's First Lady of Sports that the Golden State Warriors will not win an NBA championship this year. But Jimmy Buckets is going back up to RC and Vince Wright country tomorrow. And, damn, no, I'm flipping. Let me do this Ginobili thing. Parker was more of a factor than Manu. And Big Illinois, for y'all who don't know, my man Big Illinois is the number one Spurs fan in the history of the country. Greg Popovich, I was at his crib one time. Greg Popovich called and asked him, Big Illinois, which should I put in? He was like, put in Parker. And they won the game. Of course, I'm lying. But Manu Ginobili was a great ball player, man. Y'all know I'm biased because he left-handed. I'm rolling with him. But when you say that you couldn't have won a championship without Manu Ginobili, he was a great call. But Tony Parker, as Big Illinois just said, was more important. He never won the Finals MVP. I made a small list of 15 people. Nobody beating Golden State Warriors. Greco, if you like, we can throw that bet. I'll be down in Atlanta soon, bro. If you like, I got a little change. Throw at you. I'll bring you a bottle of that monkey shoulders. You bring me some. Get your boy a fifth of shine, and we can do something. How about that? My man Grego in the building. Now, Y'all can agree or disagree. These players, I believe, if you put them on the court with that San Antonio Spurs team, nothing would change. And a lot of these guys actually play defense. Angry Black Man is in the building. Buckets against the T-Wolves tonight. I'm a